Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to Small Music Scene, the ultimate underground music advocate. So this new video format where I recommend 5 under the radar records seems to go down pretty well first time, so let's do it a second time. So before we begin, today's tea is Runrummer, one of my favourite electro pop artists in the entire world, honestly. You can check out our new single, No One Knows You Better Than Me. Classic song, and all of our discography is fantastic. So without further ado, let's get on with this. Also, sorry in advance for any focus issues, camera seems to be playing some hijinks there. But anyway, number 1 is Danny Beardsley with Chase the Sun. The talented and well-groomed Midlands rock musician is back in action 3 years after the release of his incredibly successful debut album, with another superb offering in this record right here. He's a great singer with a swell and sturdy voice. He's a great performer, giving us entertaining riff displays and some mighty fine solos chucked in there, and the songs tend to have sweet rhythms too. But what is easily the best element of the album is the writing. This is such damn good rip material that is thoroughly enthralling, and a few examples that showcase this best include A Chance to Live, which inspires you to make the most out of life. Don't be afraid to branch out and have a go. Be fearless, be courageous. No regrets in a similar vein, screw the past, just go ahead and pursue a prosperous future. Save Me From Myself outlines the battle with one's inner self and their personal demons. Lonely Mile was a major highlight, a beautiful number that reflects on the pure love for another and the infinite amount of support you're willing to give them in their time of need. Reap What You Sow deliberates stepping up and facing the consequences of your actions. Fade talks about that fear of getting lost in the shuffle and feeling stuck in isolation due to your mental struggles. The list goes on. Essentially, the entire tracklist is of a consistent, supreme quality. And as such, you have yourself an awesome record. If you have an hour to spare, absolutely make the most of it with Chase the Sun. You won't be disappointed. Number 2 is I Fight Bears with Liberosis. Hot freaking damn! It appears that the beloved Bridgend metal group are back and as banging as ever. Hell, if not even more so. They deliver a stupendous EP right here. Front and centre are the pure type pairing of indescribably monumental, chest-bursting screams and tenaciously ardent harmonies, both equally giving it their all, as are the rest of the band for that matter, putting in a combined stout effort to churn out these hefty, exhilarating tracks with a bewildering sense of energy that sweeps the listener on a rush that is simply electrifying. It's impossible not to headbang a few times. Add up the cracking choruses and great lyrics, and there you have it, a staggering piece of work from the Welsh boys. I've given this a spin umpteen times already, and I'm sure as hell not sick of it yet, and I don't think I ever will be. It's juicy stuff. Number 3 is Piney with Alchemy Hand. A London-based Kansas artist who recently came out and declared herself a witch? Well, sign me up. But seriously, Piney's latest release is a charm. Compiled of songs with breezy, lucid soundscapes that are delightfully melodic and psychedelic in nature, mixing up these cool, chipper pulses with odd and peculiar instrumentals. It's an exposition of modern stylings with a groovy 60s tinge, and more often than not, pretty catchy too. Her voice is awfully nice and sleek, and she effectively holds your attention, especially when the writing gets captivating, as she seeks to be accepted for who she is, while deflecting the needless insults and slanders that are chucked her way. This was my introduction to Piney, and an impression was well made. I'm glad to have stumbled upon her, courtesy of the awesome Reckless Yes label, another worthy addition to their roster. Number 4 is the Goddamsels, what a great name, with Wayward. This fantastic debut from the highly adept Canadian Americana duo goes for a variety of emotions theme-wise. The frustrations of dealing with difficult people, the inspiring journey of pushing yourself towards your goals, the beauty of pure friendship and sisterhood, and the beautiful love of family. And the pair navigate all these tremendously, making an easy solid impression with every tune. And 5th and finally is Mislead with Find Your Enemy. Hailing from the Greek capital of Athens, this alternative rock group have been swinging in the rounds since 2016 and have done well for themselves so far. But without a doubt, this debut album is their top achievement to date, featuring a mix of feisty guitar work, effective bass drum combos, sterling harmonies, a fair selection of memorable choruses. The track Into Flames in particular is ridiculously infectious, that's my personal favourite, and often the band bring an epic quality to their music. As for the writing, that holds up too, with such regular and relevant topics, including breaking free from toxic people and toxic situations in general, confronting the negativity that lingers in your mental health and rending it once and for all, and claiming your independence as a human being, expressing a free, yet also humble and appreciative outlook on life. So on the whole, Find Your Enemy is a very solid, worthwhile effort. And don't let them be swept under the rug. Go get Mislead checked out right now. And that about does it here, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Go check out those 5 acts, also of course go check out Runrummer, she's awfully fantastic as well. Any submissions, you want any records to be considered for review, send them to this email address, smallmusicreviews@hotmail.com. Until next time, I've been Jason, and cheerio. I really need to find some fancy catchphrase to end on, but we'll figure that out later.